This is Robert Kraft, and I'm your host on SNN Network. And joining me right now is Andrew Cheung. He is the president and CEO of ONE Communique. It's a publicly traded company. I got two symbols for you: ONE on the TSX Venture and OONEF on the OTCQB. And ONE will actually also be a presenter at the upcoming SNN Network Canada virtual event, which is taking place January 6th and 7th, 2021. To register and find out more information to hear that presentation, go to canada.snn.network. And with that, Andrew, thank you so much for joining me today. How are you doing?
Very good. Thank you. Hello, everyone.
Thank you for joining us. So let's start with a quick overview and history of ONE, and then we'll go from there.
Very good. Yeah. My name is Andrew Cheung, president and CEO of ONE Communique. We are presenting here for only one reason, because we are now at a financial inflection point. Our team has over 70 years combined experience in cybersecurity, remote access, and SaaS technology. We've been providing remote access solution in the SaaS model for many years to global companies such as Hitachi. And during those years, we have been closely monitoring the development of cybersecurity and saw the coming of quantum computing almost 10 years ago. Our focus in post-quantum cybersecurity started about 5 years ago when we have created a new business unit now called IronCAP. Now, fast forwarding 5 years, quantum computing is no longer a mystery, and the threat to cybersecurity is well known due to the excessive computing power in the scale of millions times over a conventional supercomputer. Now, the industry is generally referring to as Q-Day when this happens. Q-Day is a matter of when, not if. So with over $5 million invested, we have built an extremely valuable asset as a disruptive patent-pending cybersecurity SaaS technology with a first-to-market advantage to protect the world against the dark side of quantum computing. Most importantly, we have already signed up a few household name global partners to offer quantum-safe solutions for the world, embracing the coming of Q-Day, which is a multi-billion-dollar opportunity. So that's basically where we come from and how it got us into the post-quantum world of the cybersecurity industry.
Very good. Well, Andrew, when's Q-Day coming? I think everybody listening wants to know. Like, come on, give us when you think that day is happening. This is a big deal.
It's actually a big event in the in the whole tech world for the next, any time, basically.
Very good. All right. Well, then, you kind of alluded to my next question already a little bit in the opening there, but what would you say makes the company unique and different compared to your peers out there?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Actually, IronCAP is kind of like a Tesla in the post-quantum cybersecurity industry, whereby we offer both the engine and the vertical solution like the car, right? And we believe this is a huge differentiator for IronCAP, setting us apart from our competitors because our competitors currently only offer the engine. Now, offering the vertical solution are important not only from a revenue generation point of view, but also a showcase of our engine, setting the stage to become the de facto solution in the post-quantum cybersecurity industry. And also, in addition, we are the only one who is confident enough, having conducted a month-long hackathon in 2019, offering $100,000 cash to whoever managed to crack IronCAP. With 517 participants, they all failed. And the engine, the IronCAP engine was actually rolled out in 2019. And several months ago, we have also rolled out our first vertical solution, which is the world's first quantum-safe end-to-end email security product. The first version is free for personal usage. And the business version charging annual subscription will be available in Q1 of 2021. I think it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that we are employing a freemium penetration the model similar to WhatsApp, using the free personal version as a quick viral proliferation while making money in the business version. So another example is like about 2 weeks ago, we have another partner of IronCAP successfully created the world first quantum safe Bitcoin ATM machine in Asia by using IronCAP engine. It's literally an ATM machine that you put in your Bitcoin wallet and then give out cash, for you, or vice versa. So that's basically, we already there with solution and engine the offering to the world.
All right, so I'm going to ask you a little bit of an out there question, but I think it might help our audience maybe give a little more context as to what IronCAP is and how it works. So how would you compare IronCAP quantum security solution to, let's say, a comp to the first security, like the computer security product that was used for your personal computer? Like what is IronCAP the blank of for what you're trying to do? You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah. I guess what you mean is like, how do we apply to the current world? It's basically the whole world today. The bedrock of cybersecurity is encryption, as we all know. Everywhere we go, whether you are using your online banking or you are doing a credit card transaction, the chip on the credit card, or you are doing Bitcoin, like what I just mentioned, the Bitcoin machine, wallet, email encryption, anything, related to cybersecurity, the bedrock is encryption. And this encryption has been safe in the last 40 years because conventional computer would take over a century to crack these encryption. But then with quantum computer, which I earlier talking about, with millions times the computing speed of a conventional supercomputer, can successfully shrink this 1 century of cracking time to become just a few seconds. So you can imagine how vulnerable the world would suddenly become in the post-quantum computing era. So that is exactly our encryption product, going to protect the world against this inevitable catastrophe if you are not being protected on Q day.
Very good. Okay, that gives a little bit more context as well too. Just trying to understand. I mean, you want to try to understand what's coming, but at the same time, like, okay, well, all right, what's coming? Like trying to bring that into a real time. Like, all right, well, where are we at now versus what's on the horizon? So, what then would you say is moving quite forward with another question here is what would you say is the firm's total addressable market for IronCAP?
Well, the global encryption market expected by Gartner, without even factoring Q-Day effect into the number, is expected to reach $1.7 billion per year by 2024, and is growing at a rate of 18.7% annually. One example is that Visa and Master combined has a total of 2 billion credit cards, and each one required to upgrade to become quantum safe. So we're part of this, and this is just one of the very many vertical solution example.
Very good. And Andrew, what's your background? I mean, how'd you come into all this?
Yeah, I'm well, you can call me like a geek, right? I'm a software engineer with over 25 years experience in building and marketing remote access solution, cybersecurity product using SaaS model. And among myself, aside from myself, our crypto scientist, who is a well-known expert in the field of cryptography, and our CTO, we have a total of over 70 years experience in cybersecurity.
And then from what you can tell us, what would you say are some of the company's value catalysts now going into 2021?
I think earlier we already talked about like Q-Day, and we are now at a financial inflection point, providing an attractive investment entry point. We expect Q-Day to be any time between now and the next 12 to 18 months. And again, our early success has been evidenced by having a number of global partnerships, including like CGI, PricewaterhouseCoopers, Hitachi, et cetera, et cetera. And these global partnerships are crucial not only for our growth strategy, but most importantly, the year-long due diligence is a heavy endorsement for our technology.
And what's the meaning behind the company name ONE Communique? Is that so that you could show up first in the in the now gone yellow pages? I mean, what was the thought process there?
Well, definitely that crosses our mind, originally, but yeah, 0 and 1 is basically bit, everything related
Right.
to technology is 0 and 1, and even in the quantum computing world, it's still 0 and 1, only that you can have 0 and 1 both exist at the same time, giving this millions times of computing power, right? So that's basically the fundamental.
Very good. And Andrew, with that, where can our audience go and find everything they need to know to follow along the O1 Communique story?
I guess the easiest way to find latest information would be going to our website, o1com.com, like 0, the numeric 0, numeric 1, com. Or you can also email me at andrew.cheung, exactly my first name, dot my last name, at 01com.com.
Very cool. All right. Well, Andrew, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate it. Good luck. Stay safe. And I look forward to our next update and for everybody to hear your presentation at our upcoming event.
Thank you. Yeah, looking forward to.
Thank you.